Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's hearing, the Technology and AI Fight for the 21st Century Operations in the Department of Defense. Since the start of this Congress, the Armed Services Committee has held 9 hearings dedicated to driving change in DoD through adoption of new technology and pivoting to an innovation-first posture. No one obviously expects the Pentagon, the largest bureaucracy in the world, to turn on a dime. It's an aircraft carrier, not a little Corvette. But I don't think any member believes the department is moving with the speed, force, or unity of action necessary to get our warfighters what they need. We've established that national security in this century is contingent on rapidly embracing new technology, experimenting, iterating, and pivoting from a platform-centric combat to network-centric warfare. And yet, there doesn't appear to be as any adversary as formidable as the change-resistant culture in DoD. My hope for this hearing is not only to hear about your plans for the coming fiscal year, but more so to understand the precise obstacles and barriers to reform that you've seen, that you've encountered on a day-to-day basis. And as I've said before in this room, for those of us who attend the Reagan National Security Forum every year, you can almost like copy and paste the speech that the Secretary of Defense gives there. It's all about, we're gonna kill the Valley of Death, and we talk about it, and the same people have the same conferences, and then it doesn't actually get any better. So, put differently, why it seems to this committee that a year later, the implementation of policies we've passed and the directives on AI, zero trust, and software integration from your bosses seem to have made little progress. And I assume we all agree that speed is essential, and I hope that this hearing fosters an honest conversation about what's holding you back, what you're doing to go faster. We're very pleased to have before us John Sherman, the Department of Defense's Chief Information Officer, Dr. Craig Martell, the inaugural Chief Digital and Artificial Intelligence Officer, and Lieutenant General Bob Skinner, the Director of the Defense Information Systems Agency and the Commander of Joint Forces Headquarters, Department of Defense Information Network. Generally, you get the award for longest title after your name. And I will note that this is Dr. Martell's final appearance before the committee, having announced last week that he's set to depart his position on April 15th. And before hearing from the witnesses, I yield to the ranking member for any comments he may have.